Alright, we just finished putting a blur and color here in the lake that we're going to have, so that when I come over here and I go down into my lake, that the scene is blurry, and it also changes color like I'm underwater. So we're giving it a little bit different color. I made mine kind of like seafoam green color there, and there it is. So, but now the surface does not look like the surface of water. In fact, there is no surface here. I need something to add there. So I'm just going to do something pretty quick and easy. I'm going to drag a basic shape over here like a cube, and I'm just going to drag it here to the bottom, and let's pull this up. You know what? I've started a folder with stuff here, so I'm going to drag my cube into my water stuff folder just to keep everything nice and organized. And then if I take a look at my cube, I don't see any way. There's no X, Y, and Z way to scale to increase the size, so I'm going to scale it up here. I'm going to lock the axis and just come over to my scale tool, and let's drag this, and let's make it larger, much larger. That's probably good that way, and then I'll take it this way a bit, and then we'll take it this way a bit, and a little bit more, and then tapping the space bar to get through, and then I can take it pretty much wherever I want the surface of the water to be, which probably that looks pretty good for me. So yeah, I don't see anything else wrong with that. That looks good. That's about where I want the surface of my water to be. Oh, except right there, that's not looking good. So let's come over this way and right about there. Okay, so that looks really good. So now when I come down, I can see the surface of my water right there. Alright, one other thing about this static mesh box here. If we, let me see if I can play this. Where's my player start here? So let's grab our player start, and let's just start it over here. And let's see, I think I'll start it over here, and let's see what happens here. Okay. If you press the end key when something's hovering over something else, then it just sets it on the ground. Alright, let's hit play. There I am. So I'm going to use my WASD keys and flying around, driving. Alright, so it's got collision on it, so we need to go ahead and take the collision off of my cube, and so I'll come over here, and let's go down to where it says collision. It has collision default presets, so if we click that and say no collision, that way, now when I play, and let's back up here, let's go down and see what happens. Alright, in the bottom. So that looks really good there. I got blur, I got color, and I can go through it. Alright, very nice. So far we're looking really good. One other thing is that currently it says it's casting shadows. Let's get to that in just a moment. Let me go ahead and put a water material on here. There are some water materials here in the starter content, so I just type in the word water here in my search content, and it brings up these two materials. There's water lake and there's water ocean. I think I'll use lake because this is kind of like a lake, so I'm just going to click and drag and drop it right on there. Let's see what that looks like. Well, that doesn't look too bad, but what happens when I go inside? Alright, still looks pretty good there. Alright, I like that. So that looks pretty good. I'm kind of okay with that. You can see that it moves just a little bit there. Moves just a little bit. Now I scaled up my cube here, and that also scaled the texture with it. So I have kind of an issue here, is that the waves are just huge right there. So I'm going to make a duplicate of my material. So we'll just duplicate it, and I guess, yeah, Water Lake 2, that sounds good to me. Press enter. And oh, I gotta go find it again. Water. There it is, Water Lake 2. And let's let's see, over here comes up my material editor. Now, over here I'm just going to make a quick adjustment because I need to find some texture coordinates, and here they are. So I'm going to see what these are. Actually, it looks like 1, half, 0.3, 0.25. What if I like 10 times all these? Let's see what that would do. So we'd make this 10, 10, and if we made this 5, 5, and then this one we'll make it 3, and one more, 2.5. There we go. So let's save this material, and let's just see what kind of a look that has. If you'll remember, it was hard to tell that there were any waves or anything on it. It was kind of, it was just kind of big water. Let's put this tab right up there. Let's come down here, and now already I'm starting to see that the water's looking a little bit nicer there. Just a little bit. You know what? I wonder what, I didn't even check to see what scale. Ooh, 58 times 85, 21. So it's kind of really offset there. Let's go quite a bit more here. Then I should probably do it uniformly because this is this was something that the guys at Epic made. So I'm gonna crank this up. Let's make it like 4 times. How about that? So I'm gonna make it 40. Let's see. It was already at 1, so I'm okay with that. I'll just make it 4 times what it is now. That would make this 20. 4 times 3 is 12. And this would be 10. Alright, let's save it. And as soon as that's done, let's go back into here. Let's hit the play button. That looks pretty good. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I went too far. Let's see if I can get up here. I don't know, that doesn't look a whole lot different. What did I do? Save. And, well, that looks like correct. Well, I didn't do my normals. Well, didn't even see that. Oh, but they are hooked up to these over here. So I did do my normals. Let's see what's going on here. So let's make this 40, 40. What would this be? Let's see. First of all, we made it 10 times, which would make it 0.8, and then 4 times that would be 3.2, and then this would be 1.6, and what else? Alright, let's try that. Make some changes here. I'm just basically trying to get the water to where it looks good. I don't know, we'll see. Let's drive all around this time. Well, anyway, that's how to get water, blurry, depth, and get a nice surface on it as well. So feel free to make your own texture, but this looks pretty good.